Start the projectile adjustment procedure by positioning the safety switch to manual. Position the machine 5 degrees after the picking point. Be sure the picking shoe is no longer in the vicinity of the projectile lifter. If it is, loosen the nut on the tension flange and push the picking lever in the direction of the receiving unit. Remove the cover plate of the projectile lifter. Caution: whenever the plate is removed, the machine must not be turned. If it is, machine components may be damaged. Place the setting gauge at the upper part of the projectile lifter and press down slightly. Using a feeler gauge, check the clearance between the setting gauge and the picking block. The clearance should be between 0.4 and 0.5 millimeters. If it is not, loosen the cam bolt nut. Turn the cam bolt until the proper clearance of 0.4 to 0.5 millimeters between the setting gauge and picking block is achieved. Tighten the nut on the cam bolt. When adjusting, be sure the mark on the cam bolt head stays in the upper half of the circle. This is necessary to ensure that the projectile lifter has sufficient pressure on its lowest end position. Recheck the clearance between the setting gauge and picking block. It should still be between 0.4 and 0.5 millimeters. If it is, mount the projectile lifter cover plate. Now, check the projectile lifter pressure. To do this, turn the machine to 260 degrees. The projectile lifter should make contact with the stop plate when slight pressure is applied. If the projectile lifter does not contact the stop plate, verify the setting of the projectile lifter in its upper position. Also, check the roller lever of the projectile lifter for wear. If the roller lever is worn, the lifter will not contact the stop plate when necessary. If the lifter contacts the stop plate properly, the lifter adjustment is complete.